Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, make some noise, scream and shout for our first act of the evening, Mr. Luke Capasso!
So how we doing?
Good!
Everybody have a good Christmas?
Yeah!
Alright.
Jesus' birthday. I got a birthday coming up too. I'm not as big as Jesus. I'm turning 30 this year.
Woo!
Yeah. And it's not that old, man. But I'm going back to, it makes it feel old because I'm going back to college. I'm not retarded. Change of career, you know. And I'm at school with all these like 19, 20-year-olds. And this girl's like, how old are you? I'm like 29. She's like, 29? It's like, what the fuck? Don't look at me like that. You know what I mean? She acted like she's like, I'm an old man. Like she's got to help me down the stairs now. Like, thank you, young lady. Here's 10 pence. For a chocolate bar. My son always asks me questions like a real condescending way. He'll say things like, hey, Dad, in your day, what cartoons did you watch? My day? Fuck you, my day. Who said it's your day? Who are you to say when the sun rises and sets on my day? I got all kinds of day. I didn't put my pants on yet, and it's still my day. Maybe it's not your... Dad, I'm sorry, man. I didn't really mean to do that. He goes, hey, you know what? I half forgive you. I half forgive you. Hey, you know you came out of my balls, right? Right out of my balls. Dad, that's disgusting. Can you believe me? Well, like I said, I half forgive you. And the reason I only half forgive him is because you think like, here your dad talking to you when he's talking about when he was a kid, and you just imagine him as a little kid with like an old man head, doing like little kid things, but like an old man kind of way, you know? You're like my grandma was like, oh, when we were your age, we used to like to go to Coney Island and have a good time. Like, Grandma, what was your old bitch ass doing at Coney Island? 400 years old. I wasn't always an old bitch. I used to be a hot young piece of ass. We listened to the black guys play the jazz music, and we used to get nasty. Like, Grandma, come on, calm down, man. No, I don't have to. I wasn't. You know, I don't like the way you talk to me like that. Me and your grandpa, we used to get drunk and used to just fucking hit it until my feet turned blue. I like to whistle to the marigolds, if you know what I mean. Grandma, you are fucking sick. You know, I don't like talking about my grandma like that. But she's dead. It really don't matter. But, no, I'm trying to be sensitive because my dad's turning 60 too. You know, same year. You know, and I realized the kind of things I used to say to him. So now when he calls me, he's like, you know, Luke, when I was your age, and I was like, what, Dad? And you were my age, what? You used to beat the hell out of some Chinese dude, build your railroad for you, Comanches blowing arrows by your head. What were you doing? It's like, man. Can I at least tell a story without you being a jerk every time? No, I'm sorry, Dad. What, you're watching out for dinosaurs and long-necked dinosaurs, long-necked herbivores, using their long necks to get some leaves off the tall trees? What? What do you want to say, Dad? It's like, you know, all I want to say now is, I hope you have a son just like you. Apparently I have a son just like you, and all he wants to talk about is himself, and all you want to talk about is yourself. What about me? It's like I'm in the middle of a self-centered sandwich between the two of you guys. But I also got another milestone. Last year I had my 10th wedding anniversary. And that came up 2010. It's a big year. But I don't really have a joke about that. It's just sad. I'm saying my wife's in the back row. She's beautiful. But no. I mean, I'm happy, man. You wouldn't be married for 10 years if you didn't love that ass. You know what I mean? But I don't know. Like I think now, like you think a cool, collected dude. You see me up here, but I couldn't imagine dating, you know what I mean? Like, it just scares the shit out of me. You got any couples in here? Nobody? Just a miserable fucking holiday for everybody. That's fine. Maybe you guys will meet somebody. Just wrap it up. They got shots for a lot of that kind of shit. But no, I think about dating, like, you meet somebody, like, getting to know you, kind of chatter, like, am I talking too much? Am I talking enough? I'm not paying attention to her. You know, maybe she finally get her to come home with you. Maybe she thinks coffee just means coffee. You know what I mean? Maybe your eyes lock and you start to make a move or something. And then my wife comes downstairs and she's like, what the fuck is this? I mean, no, get this whore out of my house. She's not a whore, she's very nice. I don't give a fuck if she's goddamn Mother Teresa. You are married. You know, well, I know, but I got needs. I got sexual man needs. And she's like, oh, you got needs? I need you to take care of these kids and maybe clean up after yourself. What are you, like a child? Do you think I'm going to be doing all your stuff for you? Then you're going to come home and get your hands in the cookie jar? I don't think so, pal. You know, I would never get a second date. You know? If I would get a second date, I'll be around all night and we can talk about it, work out the details. But I don't know. I know you guys think that I got married real young. I didn't get down. But I did. I used to get down big time. You know, I was with 2 girls at once one time. You know? I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you the truth. I mean, they weren't good-looking girls. They were 2 kind of fat, ugly girls, kind of sweaty. You know, but still 2 girls, you know. But it was actually just one real big girl, but felt like 2 girls. Actually, it was 2 dudes. But it was prison, you know what I mean? You gotta do what you gotta do. It's either you become someone's bitch or kill somebody. And I'm not prepared to kill if I don't have to. But it actually was just really one dude. It was Boy Scout camp. And I was curious how I got my fucking sleeping bag without me knowing about it. But I don't like to do pedophile jokes. I should do that. But a couple reasons. One, every fucking comic on the London circuit's got a pedophile joke. It's kind of overdone, you know. 2, it's not that funny. But, 3, my cousin got molested, you know. And I'm glad you think that's funny. I know where the room's at. That's good. So I don't usually do them, you know. But no, I do them. But I don't do them in front of my cousin because you get like 2 beers in him, he's just a total bitch about it. You know, he's like, oh, Father Frank touched my penis. He touched my penis in my blood. It's like, dude, that was like 20 years ago, man. Jesus Christ. He's your Lord and Savior. If you're having a hard time, why don't you come with me to church? Maybe we can talk to the priest. The priest, that's just a boy. You know? The weird thing is, like, me and my cousin went to school together, we went to church together, and I never even got touched, you know? I was like, I wasn't very good looking. I had to grow into my ears and my teeth and all that shit. I mean, I didn't want to be. I mean, I wanted to not look like a possum, but I didn't want to get fingered. You know? Jokes on Father Frank. So I was kind of advanced for a little kid, you know? I mean, I knew a lot of things my cousin didn't, you know, like, that you stroke the shaft and you work the balls and always on the shaft, and then you can do the anus, but tweak the nipple, not hard on the nipples, but a little bit, but always on the shaft. You know, I can only imagine my cousin, you know, he's all scared and shit, like, I mean, like a little kid, you know, that's my wife hates that joke. I'm always falling around the house like, it's not about being gross, it's about information. Like, you stroke the shaft and you work the balls and we just listen to what I'm saying, dude. She's like, that shit is not funny. She's more like my cousin, but not like, she's more like, anyway, I love you, baby. I think that's been my 5. Y'all been great.
Ladies and gentlemen, Luke Capasso, now keep the applause going. Let's have some whooping and cheering.